Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you a standing warm-up. All we need is a dowel for all of the exercises except for the first one. So grab your dowel, place it to the side, and the first warm-up drill we're going to do is called the standing cat cobra. Very simple. I'm just going to push my hands away and my shoulder blade as far back as I can, and then into a cobra position. Okay, so kind of a mad cat position. Make sure that our hips aren't doing too much. We want that upper back to be doing the work. Okay, after a few of those, about 4 or 6 reps, let's grab our dowel. Hey, and the first exercise we're going to do is the dowel hip hinge. Place that dowel in front of you. Push your hands away and your butt on the opposite side. Get that nice stretch in there, back of the shoulders, back of the hamstrings. Basically the entire backside gets a nice stretch. Coming back up. All right, focusing on just breathing nice and easy. Got that nice stretch in there. Okay, let's do one more. All right, so the next dowel exercise is going to be overhead to toe touch. So pretty simple. We're going to grab that, make sure we don't hit ourselves in the jaw. Just press overhead, bring it down, push the butt back, reach for the toes, do the best that you can. Your range of motion is your range of motion. You don't have to try to force yourself into something that hurts. Okay, nice good press up overhead, push the butt back, reach down, try to touch those toes. Okay, very good. All right, so next one's a little bit tricky. It's called around the world. Place the dowel up like so. Try not to move our head. And we're just going to go around, almost like you're putting on a jacket, and then I alternate sides. Some people will have a hard time with this one. If this is you, just think in front, to the side, behind, to the side, and back in front. And you can break it up that way. Now, if you have shoulder problems, you can alternatively just do some kayakers, where it looks like you're kayaking or on a dragon boat or whatnot, and still get those shoulders working in a way that doesn't hurt for you. Okay? All right, so the next one we're going to do is called stability kicks. Place the dowel right in front of you, and what you're going to do is you're going to kick to either side, one side, the other side, trying to maintain that balance. Now, if this is pretty easy for you, go ahead, just hold on with one hand. Okay, you can play around with which hand is holding on, but just one hand without losing balance. And if this is too hard for you, just kind of move those hips in and out without having to do big ranges of motion. You can still get a little bit of that balance training that you need. And of course, we're going to do both sides. So what you do one side, do the other. You'll probably notice probably got better balance on one side than the other. That's completely normal, don't worry. Okay, so just kick through about 6 times on each side or so. Very good. Okay, and we got one more warm-up move, and that's the dowel front squat. So we're actually going to place this dowel up close to our neck there and put our hands out like so. Then we're going to try to squat down, leading from the hips and back up. Keep those arms straight forward. Try not to go too high, because the idea here is, how do we know if we're squatting well? Well, 1, it doesn't hurt. 2, if you start bending over, the dowel is going to fall out. So it's a good kind of check to make sure that your form is pretty good. Okay, and again, about 6 to 12 squats or so. Very good. And that's the dowel warm-up.